All right, so we were talking about Valentine's Day and your thoughts on this holiday. The post online was saying like one of these holidays gotta go, and I thought it was interesting that everybody said Valentine's Day is the one that gotta go, and I think for me personally, I do feel like it's one of those like these commercial holidays where everybody it's all about buying something, or it's like it's what is it monetized, so to speak. And I guess that's why a lot of people feel like oh no, it can go, right? Or a lot of men feel like it's a female holiday because they're catering to the female that day, right? So with Valentine's Day coming up, I just thought that that would be an interesting thing to talk about today and just get different perspectives on Valentine's Day and how y'all felt about it. I feel like there was I don't know, there's another post on here that says, and I quote, "How does it feel being single on Valentine's Day? Be honest," right? And so I feel like that one kind of hit home for me. I'm in the, like, if you in the stores or you out and you seeing all the Valentine's Day stuff, or you seeing the people on the dates and all of that, like that can make you feel some type of way if you are single or you don't have a Valentine. And so I don't know. I don't know if men feel that way necessarily, but I think as women that kind of do hit if you are single on Valentine's Day.
No, so for me, not necessarily, because I think about all the money and effort that I get to save. Like, it is nothing like wasting your precious coin on someone who don't deserve it. Like,
well, so that's true.
That same flower he about to buy, I can buy myself, and those hopes and wishing that he's gonna get it. And I just feel like when you're in a relationship, it's so much pressure to please the other person.
Yeah.
So when you in that good single era, you just like, I'm about to get my own candy and be happy.
Okay, but like, what if you in a job setting and people getting edible arrangements and flowers and shit delivered? You don't feel no type of way that you don't have that?
I was married and I didn't get no edible arrangements on Valentine's Day. Somebody gonna have to get it out. Wait a minute. You said what I had to one? It feels the same. It feels the same. That's what I'm gonna say. It feels the same.
It feels the same. Okay. I mean, I guess I could say the same thing too. I didn't get that when I was married either, but it's not the same as when you got home.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but here's the thing, because I'm glad you brought that up at work, right? When you're in a relationship and you see everybody in that nice little cubicle getting all the deliveries, and you just sitting there looking like, what? You feel some type of way. However, when you just single, you see them and you be like, okay, all right, now I gotta get me a nigga. You feel worse when you know you got that nigga that don't show up versus the not having, knowing that you just need to find.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay. That's a good point, I guess.
Let me ask this while you on the topic of work. Now, when you see everybody getting their flowers and their candy and things like that on Valentine's Day, do you sit back and really feel like, or think about, is that love really real? Because you got a whole 300 and some odd days or 200 and something days of work throughout the year. But on that one day is when he actually decides to say, okay, I'm going to send my baby some flowers at work.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've had hard times at work. I'm sure, the kids driving you crazy. You've had bad days. Love means to lift that person up every day. It just doesn't stop at just that one day. I feel like Valentine's Day is overrated, and it's more or less for, I think, people that are dating and are in the honeymoon stage of their relationship. Because as you grow in your relationship, those things should automatically come natural. And it shouldn't be based on materialistic things either. Right.
And it shouldn't be just one day.
Do you know how hard it is to carry flowers home? They got wood in it. Yes, they could have done anyway.
You leave them at work, girl.
Mm-hmm. For what?
And be gone by the time I get home.
Exactly. Like my thing is like when they do deliver that work, because I always feel like this is that woman who decided she needed attention. But when
Not
you have them
attention.
at
Oh
work,
my God.
Valentine's Day was on a Thursday. We remote on Friday. By the time I get back to work to see them flowers, they half dead. Now I need them in my living room looking pretty for everybody to come by to see them. For I get to show him like look at what you bought me, and now I'm looking at this and I'm about to show that man what he deserved for getting them. Yeah, I don't need them at work.
Oh,
But then
okay. That's a good point.
Oh, Valentine's Day is on what, a Friday? By the time you go back to work Monday, you finna cuss his ass out over the weekend. So it'll be like $5 by the time you get back to work on Monday.
Okay,
Right,
yo.
so that's why I said you need them at the house to remind you to not cuss them out.
All right, but y'all know that,
That's
right?
depending on the person, because I might have to use them to slap him in his head a couple times. So it really depends. Because
Y'all know,
y'all. You about to get cut by the point.
Hold on.
Ask the question about, how you feel on Valentine's Day. I had to sit here and say I feel quite lovely because coming from, just me personally, a 15-year relationship girl, I ain't got to worry about, what's going to happen the day after. Is it a side person out there? Do she get that day after?
That's a good point too.
So,
that's a good point too. I feel like, okay, being single, it does come with its own piece, right? You do cut a lot of that out. However, I also feel like there are some people who, do feel some type of way being single on Valentine's Day. Y'all know that we live in a social media influencer posted type of world now. So these people are like, they're going to be posting their bouquets. They're going to be posting their date nights. They're going to be posting, it's going to be a slew of proposals and everything happening. And some people look at that and they feel some type of way this time of year.
So, and in 3 months, they're going to be posting a breakup. So you saying how everybody else feels. Tell us how you feel about it. Like, we've all said how we feel. How do you feel about it? When you go into that store, now that you're joining the single girl situation, how do you feel looking in the store at all these wonderful flowers?
Well, me personally, I focus on my kids and I focus on doing stuff for myself. So like tomorrow, I'm going to go get my own chocolate covered strawberries because that's what I want. And then like I make Valentine's Day for my kids, regardless of if I'm in a relationship or not. So, the balloons, the chocolate and all of that, I get for my kids. So I think that for me, I'm not feeling so sad or so lonely, but not that like that much. Because I'm not trying to be fake. Yeah, I do feel some type of a way. I think for me, it might be the simple fact that like I'm recently single right at Valentine's Day. So like I had plans for Valentine's Day. I had hopes for Valentine's Day, and now all of a sudden it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. So does that push you more to self-love?
Yeah.
And so with that being said, when you go in the store and you like, oh, everybody getting flowers or balloons,
nope,
pick it up.
Nope. That's exactly why I said tomorrow I'm going to go pick up my own chocolate covered strawberries. We went and got our feet done. Me and Naya we did our seafood bowls or whatever. So like it does push you into do a lot of things for yourself, self-care and stuff like that. But some women are missing that part of it. Like they want that love. They want that companionship. They want that. And it's a hard time. It's a hard holiday for a woman who really, really, wants that or desires that, I'll say. Everybody not as...
the only thing... Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, like, everybody not as, like, self-aware or, I don't know, secure enough in themselves to where as though that's how they feel this time of year. I wish we had more, time to like put it out there or get more feedback, because I'm quite sure there are some women who are really, really down. Like, even on where I saw this post at, it was a lot of women who, kind of felt some type of way about being single on this holiday. And one of them also mentioned like Christmas. But I feel like it all stemmed back to social media. Like, she's watching these people in their matching PJs and she feels some type of way, and I don't know. I don't know if that's just the world that we live in right now.
Yeah, I feel like with all of that can be being also self-aware to know that when you need to withdraw. Like, if I know that being on social media is something that starts a feeling for me, then I'm just not going to watch it. Like, I'm not about to go in there if, let's just say I'm newly single and I know that I love a relationship. I don't want to see anybody else posting a relationship. So I'm not going to post. I'm not going to
go on it.
I'm going to go somewhere else.
Absolutely right.
I'd rather see something different. I feel like people, and once again, that's about being self-aware. You put yourself sometimes in don't help your own emotional state if you're watching something that causes you emotions.
Well, that's true too. But some people don't, they don't know that. They don't have enough sense to unplug. Like, they're going to just keep on, I don't want to say torturing themselves, because they're not even feeling like they're torturing themselves. They are really consumed by online and this, that, and the third. So they're steady watching it. They're steady comparing. They're steady, like, that's the world in which we live in now. That keeping up with the Joneses mentality.
Social media has become, in my opinion, mental manipulation.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Because like even on the topic of Valentine's Day, it's like you can disconnect for that day, but the love doesn't stop on just that day. You're going to continuously see people who, you know what I mean, on social media, you can be whatever it is that you want to be.
Yeah,
I could post on social media, I'm happy in love. I just went to Paris. I done did all of these grand things. And yet I'm sitting here doing an assignment for Walden. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And you know what, to be honest, for me personally, I look at the lady who gets those flowers on it just because is the one who I'm like, oh man.
Well, yeah.
Like, that lady who just sat there, it's November the 6th, and flowers just appeared.
Just appeared. Just because it's not an anniversary. Yeah.
And we sit up there talking, and I know that they wasn't arguing, and he just thought enough to just get those. That's the one I'm like, oh, I want that man. I want him. Valentine's Day is not. I just feel like that's a for show holiday, and anybody who's posting want everybody to know, because if that's real, like, I don't need to post what someone got me. I just need the ones who really love me to know that. I don't need the world to know that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if that's our generation, like, because we didn't grow up with social media, so we don't have that same view and of people who are maybe younger, or though, because there are some people our age that are influencers and like driven by social media too. So I can't even say it's an age thing. I think it's just maybe like our personalities where we're not really focused on that, but there are some of them that is. And I know that we even have friends in our circle who they had that mentality. Everything was for the gram, right? You got to do it for the gram. You got to get this picture. You got to post this. You got to do that. But I don't know which one of y'all was it that said it. And then it's like, and y'all be broken up in 3 months. You know what I mean? So I do agree. I feel like one thing that we all can agree on is that it should be a all year around type thing. Like, don't it shouldn't be just one day to prove your love for somebody. And like someone y'all said maybe it should be for the people that are in the dating stage, not like long-term relationships or marriages or whatever.
Now, you know what, if I am being honest, okay? If I'm being honest, I'm going to be honest right now. There is one wonderful thing that I do miss on a single Valentine's Day. It's that nighttime when it gets the nights get low and it's a little chilly outside. I need a nice little body to warm up with. I need a nice little pokey. I need something. I need just a little bit of that.
But
that would be the only thing that I would say I miss.
Okay, all right. I can agree with that. I'll agree with you on that.
I need that because I ain't able to use the rose to please me. She don't please me. She don't. I need him. I'm gonna need him.
Well, that rose don't have no body heat. That's the problem.
That's right. Like
she can't pull you. It can't pull your hair. You know.
Oh my gosh.
You know. Look, shit, that rose couldn't get out there and shovel that goddamn snow we just had either. That's all
And neither did him. Neither did him. So if you bring it up, don't you bring up that snow? Okay? This is the reason why people don't have a Valentine's Day, because of that snow.
There you go.
That's Valentine's Day, it would have been a lot more love.
Hey, that's why we single now, because the fucking snowstorm. Listen, people was itching for arguments to start anyway to be single. But Valentine's Day, and that snow just helped it. Damn. Yeah. I ain't even think about that. Okay.
Or anybody use it to break up right before Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. Now, as soon as the holiday over, March is going to be, can I get back what you want? No, sir. No, sir.
No. Yeah. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. The holiday is over. Matter of fact, listen, I seen this post on some a speed dating thing on Valentine's Day. Y'all want to go? I got work. Matter of fact, I got work. Never mind.
I'll be asleep.
I'm talking smack. I'm talking smack. I ain't know that. I'm talking smack. I ain't got work. I don't know.
You don't even know how to be outside properly. This is what I'm saying.
Listen, I'm talking about going on a speed date. What speed dating is outside? What you talking about?
I know, but you just said in one breath you said I was going, and the next breath you said I gotta work.
I do gotta work. But if I didn't have to work, maybe it'd be something I would look into.
That sounds like pure confusion. I would be there to support you for more support. You had to call me and put me in your ear.
Right. No, I need the meta glasses so you can see what I'm looking at. Cause I can't trust my judgment no more. I need to go on one of them game shows.
There's gonna be too many women at the speed date, and I might leave out with the wrong team because she didn't get the right thing, and I ain't got confused.
Right.
So especially, I don't think a speed date is for me.
Right. Because I think all of the females be the ones that's paying. You know what? Let me shut up. We getting off topic.
Valentine's Day.
Yes, because Valentine's Day is overrated. I'm allergic to relationships. Like, at this point, I don't know.
I'm allergic.
You're allergic to relationships.
I am.
I think I might be too. I ain't even know it, but maybe I am too.
It's a time.
I don't know about being allergic to relationships.
Can I get it?
I'm just allergic to BS men.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The princesses and the queens of the world. That's what I'm allergic to.
Yeah, I don't know when did that culture.
One out here today.
I'm looking for my Obama.
Got a brother or a daddy.
I'm looking for, yes, daddy. You know what you need,
his granddaddy at this point because he won't even want to hunch.
Listen, they got a lot of pills. The thing is, I think the problem with us women right now, we are looking in the wrong generation. We keep trying to date in our age. We need Pop because Pop pays bills. Pop is not afraid to open his wallet, and Pop shovels snow. What I don't want is my age.
No, that's true. No, that I agree with you on that. Somewhere, that's a different topic. That's a different topic for a different day. But I really do feel like a lot of them, like, I don't know where the real men are in our generation. I don't know if it came from,
there aren't any
single mom households or what, but we missing it.
Next episode, men, and the effect of being raised by women, because there's definitely a disconnect.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Yeah. It is too many men with feminine traits. They was all raised by women.
This whole princess treatment, like, yeah.
That or either they're looking for their mother.
Well, there you go. Right.
And who did that mother do? That mother took care of them. That mother took care of them. She paid the bills for them. They didn't have to do nothing. That's what they looking for their mother. Too many women was raised by their mother.
And they're still looking for them in their woman.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down for the next one, because that might, yeah. Who, child? We're gonna need some men. We're gonna need some men perspective on that one.
Girl, when we
I
find,
don't know why they gonna do nothing but lie.
because they was doing mine for free.
They live in total
But
denial.
can we?
Like,
Do y'all?
all of them
But
not me. If it's all not y'all, then who is it?
all right, well, we gotta find that unicorn. Can we find one who can defend this?
Cook,
Like,
clean, fuck, and change a tire, okay?
No, I can't even think of one. If you even looking outside like a celebrity life, I can't even think of one.
oh my God,
You can't even look at a celebrity life and see them.
this is terrible. This is terrible. But we go.
Not one.
Oh no, take it back. Obama is out there. Sorry.
You used to say papoose, so.
That's out of here. Okay. We're not gonna bring that up.
Oh, but I'm not. Oh, but I'm not.
Topic.
I'm not gonna let her live that one down.
I used to say papoose too, but that's like, it ain't no more. That's it. They just know.
All right, so Obama. How old is Obama? Look it up.
My age group that I'm looking for.
Right, that's the great. Isn't that the age that we talking about? That is so true.
That is the age group. All over 65.
Over 65.
You're going to have to at least have an AARP in about your
64. Yeah,
he's 64. Oh,
yeah.
See, I be knowing these things. I can tell. I can snap out.
64.
64 years old.
Ain't letting him go.
No, she ain't let him go, but he might got. Right. He got a cousin.
But not his father, because his father left. I don't want his father.
No, we don't want his
I
father.
want the brother and the cousin.
We got brother, cousin. Yeah, he might even got like some friends. They grow up together, birds of a feather. So
he got a brother named Malik Obama, George Obama, David Bernard, Abu.
Bernard is the one. Bernard's the one. Bernard. I want he's telling the.
Oh my goodness gracious!
They got a picture of Bernard up here, girl.
He like his whiskey.
He likes his whiskey.
But David look a little okay, man. Lord, bless his heart. David going on home to be with the Lord.
Not to the glory.
Yeah, he didn't going on home to glory. But George is available. He was born in 82. He was born in
82. Oh, I don't do 82.
No 80s. No 80s. No 80s.
George Obama.
No 80s. We can't do that.
I do not. I would like to pass on George.
We don't want no 80s babies. We need.
His baby. He was a product of the crack epidemic, so his mother definitely raised him alone.
Yeah.
And she may or may not have been on drugs. That is enough. She didn't even have time to nurture him. Okay, she's still cleaning for the state.
Turned out though.
Aren't we all 80s babies?
Well, Rock turned out pretty good.
Right, because he got raised by the mother and the grandmother.
Oh
Yeah, that's right, by the
It was
grandmother.
a little different, and he older. We said he wasn't born in the 80s.
Yeah, but George might have went to stay the night a couple nights over grandma.
He ain't staying up enough. No. The crack was real by then. The crackhead was not started when Obama was there.
Hey,
The father was still there. By the time the 80s hit, the fathers had got locked up, and the mothers was already strung out. We don't want them. That's the men we don't want.
That is true. That is sad. This is sad.
It's true, because that is around.
No. The reason why this is sad, the reason why this is sad, ladies, is because if they are good men in that age bracket, they are already married. They are already taken. So what's left?
Remember too that we aren't the only ones thinking that way.
Oh yeah.
So can you imagine how much ass is being thrown to these old ass men with words?
Listen, that's why I'm okay with someone who's a widow, who lost his Stevie. I'm okay with that. I definitely, I know that, number one, he's marriageable. He lived his marriage life for some years, and she stayed with him to death do they part. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a divorcee because she died, not a divorcee because he cheated. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, my word.
Now, how do we handle the kids after we get them?
What kids? Their kids is old enough to help. That's why I want them that age.
Yeah, but you know how some people won't feel like, oh, you taking advantage of my daddy because you younger than me.
She said, I am.
Thank you. I will leave you in the will too. We're gonna be in that together.
Oh my gosh. She said, I am. And that's why they will not want you around their daddy.
That's why I'm going to put it on them. Okay? It ain't got to work. I'm going to pretend like it does. I'm a
oh my God. She can ready get us.
She can disability. I'll be their caregiver. God help us the caregiver. At this point, I'm hunched out and all of those things anyway. Like, put me on the wheel. I'm going to make sure he lives his last days comfortably. He wanted the best life ever.
You're going to have to reset
with it for a little bit. Yeah, I'm do this little thing, a little bit for him, make him feel good.
Okay, good. As long as you want to do a little. Like, you ain't got to do too much.
No, I ain't going to do so. I said I'd dingle it. I'd give him a little dingle.
She gonna do a little blowout, balloon it. Right. She
says, boy, that ain't
Hold on. Okay. All right. To bring it home. Okay. How do you...
Bring it home is after Valentine's Day. Okay? That's how we bring it home.
Okay. So then we are agreeing to the post that said one of these gotta go. We getting rid of Valentine's Day?
Absolutely.
We getting rid of Valentine's Day. Okay.
And then relationship-wise, add Christmas behind it. Because I'm tired of going online seeing people in matching pajamas. I'm that really makes me cringe. Like, why? Why?
Oh,
listen,
my.
You're not going to take away from Christmas, my favorite holiday. You're not going to take away Christmas just because we even got these fools out here wanting to be matchy. They can keep that to themselves. This is why I stay off the internet during certain seasons. And the season is called, I don't need to be on there to see fake love on Valentine's Day. I don't need to see fake Christmas. Y'all done got all this stuff. You ain't even paid your BGE bill. Your house is in foreclosure. But you talking about you didn't buy Lord Jimmy the new Gucci shoes. I'm confused. No, I'm skipping all those. I skip all that time. You know, when I go to the internet, the only holiday I love to go to the internet on Thanksgiving. Because you can't fake a turkey. You can't fake the food. And when that look good, it look good. So when they posting food, I'm all for it. The only post I want to see from now on from people is the Thanksgiving post. You can keep all your other holiday posts. That's all I'm saying.
But why all of these holidays gotta be centered around... Why all of these holidays are centered around spending money? Everything is like, it's all about like commercial.
Not my holiday that I celebrate.
What, 420? 420?
Yeah, that was too, but no, that's my second favorite. My first favorite is Black History Month.
Well,
minus the pudding.
That is not one of the. That is not.
spend no money.
That is not one of the holidays that I listed.
On the list.
That is not.
That isn't even on the calendar.
That is not on the list. I said
Martin Luther King's birthday ain't on it.
New Year's, Valentine's, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
All right, give me Easter for the Lord.
But some kind of way, they also made Easter about money too. You gotta have outfits, you gotta buy Easter baskets and eggs and all of that. Like some kind of way, each one of these holidays revolve around somebody spending money.
I support all the holidays that support food. Okay, Easter you get a nice ham. You get a nice ham and you get some nice eggs, right? Some nice eggs. I don't mind the egg. I like the colorful egg. I don't really get to eat colorful eggs on Easter, so I don't mind. On Thanksgiving, I get sweet potato pie and I get turkey. Thanksgiving, you bring out the cranberry sauce, okay? And you get like somebody always like to stuff with the fish.
What you get on? What you get on New Year's?
Girl, the black eyed peas. Yummy. And let's not forget about the 4th of July because I'm about to get a burger.
Yeah, and a burnt hot dog. You right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So each one of them got something to do with food then.
That's why Valentine's Day can go because like
Valentine's Day.
We go out to eat all the time. Like
hey.
They don't even bring no food to me.
Yeah, that's true.
We got dinner.
You know, but I
go out to dinner all the time. We always at dinner. Like, and who even like? I gotta cook the dinner. The Valentine's Day normally means I gotta cook. So you know what?
Yeah.
I always hated going
Y'all
out.
bring me something so funny.
What?
Why one time, girl, I lost my cat. We still recording.
Oh yeah.
Stay with me. Okay, I'm gonna say this. This dude.
I'm not ready.
I don't know if I'm supposed to stop recording. I don't know if I'm supposed to stop the show or what.
He made me get dressed up, girl. Oh, we going out to dinner. I got dressed up. You're not gonna believe where this gentleman took me.
McDonald's?
Please tell me.
I would have honestly rather had McDonald's.
Where he take you?
Girl, we went to the hibachi on Liberty Road. You remember the hibachi buffet? Mm-hmm. On Liberty Road. That's where my Valentine's Day was.
Wait, well, how dressed up did you get?
I ain't eat shit. I ain't eat a goddamn thing. Let me tell you something.
Listen, wait a minute. I got a Valentine's Day disaster that tops that one. Okay, since we talking Valentine's Day disasters. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is okay. I meet this person not long after Valentine's Day. Let's just say I've been talking to this person for a month. I finally decide, okay, I'm about to go out. He like, hey, what you go for Valentine's Day? I'm like, cool, let's go out. Everything planned. He like, I'm not driving because I was just in an accident, so I need you to pick me up. Cool, as long as you know they driving and they have, you all know the situation. I'm following the story. Cool. Goes there to pick him up. We agree on the time. He said, cool. Pulls up to the house now. Pulls up. First of all, I'm pulling up. I feel unsafe. I feel unsafe. I'm from Baltimore City. I'm not afraid of everywhere. But I'm afraid of where I'm in right now. Seems a little unsafe. So then I'm like, okay, you're going to meet a guy, so he didn't look like he was a B. So, he might save you. You might be fine. He brought you around here, you're going to be cool. So I get there. It was near East. It was definitely East.
I knew you was going to say it was East Baltimore.
Exactly. I get there. And he like, wait a minute, I'm about to get dressed. My homeboy had a situation. So we was out here, just drinking because he was going through something. So we get in the house, he got to take a shower. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting on the couch. Now I'm looking around and I'm judging. Because now I'm already pissed that, we were supposed to go out. And now you halfway drunk and you're not ready. But okay, it's Valentine's Day. We don't want to just end the day. And I drove all the way down here. I'm like, Okay, let's see this to the end. I already told him because I got to drive down there. You want to fill up my gas tank, so he goes to the gas station. This is when I could tell that he's really a little bit more than tipsy. But I was like, okay, just keep it going, whatever. Let's just go. We go down Fells Point. We doing a little bar hopping. I'm all for bar hopping. This ninja, okay, he leaves his ID in one of the bars and is so drunk he just all over the place dancing in circles. I'm hiding in the corner, but I'm a little bit concerned that do I leave him out here or do I go? So I'm like, okay, we have to go. We got to go. So then we leave. That's when he realized he don't have his ID. So now, his bank card, because he left the bank card at one bar and the ID at another bar. So then we go trying to find his ID. We finally get back in the car after finding his possessions. He's still half in and out of it. He like, before I go home, can you take me to the bar? Absolutely.
Bar?
Home. Where I take you at is to your front door. Okay? The worst Valentine's Day.
He said,
ever.
Can you take me to the bar?
You got me beat on that one.
That would have worse.
Did you, my question is, did he get a second date?
No!
No! Wait a minute, hold on, because that pause had me holding my breath for a minute, because when she said, my question is, did he get a second date? And that little short pause seemed like a very long one, because I was getting, girl, my mouth was forming to say some words.
I mean,
but thank the Lord that,
I'm not even going to judge, because sometimes we be feeling like, oh, you know what, that was a fluke. I'm going to try again. Like, we be really giving these people second chances when...
Listen, my story is not worse than living it. I will never. I will never. Mm-mm.
I would have gave him another chance. I
wouldn't have. No.
I'm too forgiving. That's the problem. I'd have gave him another chance.
That's the issue.
Anywho. So, yeah. Anyway.
Bless your heart.
Bless my heart, right. I did take him home, though.
I'm glad you did take him home, because how was he going to get home that drunk?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But I guess someone else could have helped him find his ID. I don't know. But it's so bad because I actually felt responsible. Like, you can't leave him here. What you tell?
Wait, how old is he?
Okay. I'm going to go ahead.
That's the problem.
Well, guys, as we draw this episode to a close, I do want to just take a moment, motivational moment here, just to uplift anybody that's feeling down this particular holiday, whether it's because you don't have a Valentine's Day or just because you are alone, period. Like, holidays aside, this is a tough time for everybody. We're all dealing with something, right? We're all struggling. The world is heavy. Life be lifing, for real. And so, all jokes aside, like, we laugh and we joke, but at the end of the day, I do want to encourage everybody, whatever your relationship status is to just focus on self, right? You'll find that a lot of times in life, people come and go, moments go up and down, but the one person you can depend on is that person that's in the mirror. So always go 10 times harder for that. Always go 10 times harder for yourself, right? If I'm going to be a ride or die for anybody, I'm going to be a ride or die for myself. I'm going to always bet on myself, because that's the only thing that I can control. And so I really just want y'all to, from this episode, like, we're just drawing off the fact that Valentine's Day, or showing the ones that you love, love and attention and affection, that should be a daily standard. We shouldn't wait for one day out of a year to show somebody that we love them, to put a little extra effort in dates or gifts, or let's just say if Valentine's Day was never discovered, you mean to tell me you're never going to show that person that you're with any love? No. So this episode today, obviously, we're not saying like
don't celebrate. Do you? But what we are trying to say is that it should be a daily thing. And then Valentine's Day is, I know it's geared toward romantic relationships, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. You can show love to everybody, anybody, any day of the year. So, whatever your relationship status is, whatever your plans are this weekend, I just want you to be encouraged, be loved, show love. Until next time, I'm Jenny. These are my rants.